Hi there, I am Tanya Lea from Harmonia Tarot. Welcome fire signs. This is for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This is going to be for the week of August 19th to the 25th for our fire signs for the week of August 19th to the 25th. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that bell and hit it twice so you can get notified of future readings. I am a consistent reader and I upload quite frequently, especially the weeklies. All right, fire signs. So we are going to get started here for the week of August 25th, or the 19th to the 25th. 19th through the 25th. Bear with me. All right, so here's what we're going to start off with. We are going to start off with, I've already meditated, I've shuffled, I am in tune to your energy, fire signs. I'm going to pull an overall energy from one deck, and then we're going to start with a tarot deck and do some oracle and angel cards in the end. All right, for the week of August 19th. All right, fire signs, here we go. Let's see what messages you need to hear. Please keep in mind, this is a collective reading for fire signs. So just as a reminder, it's not possibly going to resonate with every single one of you, and that's okay. That just means the message may not be for you. However, if it resonates, allow it to come up, and whatever doesn't resonate, just let that go and please use your own intuition with these things. Okay, it's not the end all or the permanency of anything. It's energy, it moves. I mean, this might be the week of August 19th, but really some of this may have been in the past, some of this may even be in the future, because time is constantly moving and we need to remember that. Okay, fire signs? So here we go. All right, universe, what does fire signs need to know for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries? What do we need to know for the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries? Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries for the week of August 19th. What messages do we need to know? All right, here we go. Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information delays or change the plans. Truth delivered with tact. So the Page of Air can kind of come off as abrupt. The truth be told, I feel like fire signs, there is some justice that needs to play out here. That there is something in the air that needs to be cut out. We have an individual here who is feisty, who is young, and is ready to seek this truth and get it. All right, let's see what the rest of the tarot has to say for fire signs for the week of August 19th to the 25th for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. What messages do we have for the week of August 19th? For Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Yeah, there's definitely some deceit that went here. Got Ace of Swords along with the Sun. Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, Judgment, Four Wands. Overall energy, Eight of Swords. There's an individual here. This is all about being trapped, being stuck, playing almost victim, right? We have an individual here who is kind of in victim mode. I believe it is the person who could have done some sneaky behavior. We have the Seven of Swords next to the Three of Cups. I do believe that this was, now this can usually be a card celebration, but to me, I'm reading this as a third party situation, that there was some sneaky behavior that involved another party. We're going to clarify these cards with another deck. And what happened with this behavior is it got cut out, because on the other side of this, we have the Ace of Swords next to the Sun. So the Sun's reversed. This is usually happy life, new beginning, joyful, playful. But whatever playful and joyfulness, whether it was in this third party energy. Now, third party doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, somebody had an affair, or you know, somebody slept with somebody, or, you know, anything like that. It could also just be like, hey, they didn't make somebody a priority, and, you know, they just was constantly, you know, dicking around and getting out of somebody else's life and not making someone else a priority. It could be that. But somebody got slapped, right, with, yeah, no, I ain't dealing with that shit. Because we have someone here with a Five of Swords. This is a very egotistical person, right? Look how they're looking at somebody who walked away. We have a person here that this was reversed, that cut through this shit with the Knight of Swords. So somebody with a brash defensive way, whether it was one party or the other, whether it was you, fire signs, or the other individual, use what your own intuition to this on what relates to what party. But we have one person who was a little bit egotistical, a little bit like, yeah, I'm the shit, and let somebody feel like shit. And they expected that person to basically cry and not have to worry about it. They got the upper hand, but that person came back and was like, no, I ain't dealing with that shit. Because we have Judgment here. Now, Judgment was reversed. So I do feel like right now for this week, it hasn't quite been served yet. Four Wands, this to me is a commitment here, a committed relationship. Sometimes it's going to be read as the Twin Flame card or soulmate. Don't see any other energy on there. We're going to clarify these cards though. But I do feel like we have an individual who was mixed in with other parties and didn't make somebody a priority. And that person surprised them by saying, They actually stuck up for themselves. They didn't cry in that corner. All right, let's see what cards we have on here. I'm gonna put, as you can see, I have these in pairs, and this is how I'm doing this overall thing. I know you can't see the spread. Let's do for this card on Seven of Swords. We have a lot of swords here, so we have a lot of air signs. So this is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So if you are a fire sign, you might be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, an air sign here. You're here obviously in this reading as well, but there's a lot of swords here. I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with a air sign here. All right, so fire signs, let's clarify this. Man, Knight of Swords on top of, you got Knight of Swords again. So Knight of Swords just fell on top of this deceit and this third party, on this priority. This is somebody coming in saying, I ain't going for that shit. Make me a fucking priority. This is what this is. This is what I'm reading. Okay? I deserve better. Four of Swords. Somebody is reflecting, has surrendered, that they just got smacked with the truth. Smacked that they couldn't make this a son, right? They're now surrendering this. They're going within. We have an individual here going within. I even think this might be the party of the person who said, no more. I'm stepping back out of this. I'm putting my swords down. Or it could be read as, I'm putting my swords down. I'm done with this deceit. I'm not going to do the sneaky shit anymore. But we'll see. We'll see what plays out on this Knight of Swords and this Five of Swords here. Clarity we have in this Knight of Swords and Five of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. We have the stable queen here, right? All about stability, abundance, having it all. We have an individual here. This is Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Could be own energy. But this is somebody who knows their worth. And they just slammed this person, this egotistical person, just got slammed. I mean, slammed. All right, let's see what this Judgment and this Four of Wands, let's see what's gonna happen with this Judgment, because it was reversed, so it's not quite there yet. There's maybe, the Judgment I think is going to be on what this relationship is, what's the finality of it's going to be, and you know, it just might not be there. It's just a week. Looking at a week energy here. This is just a week of August 19th. Page of Wands. I do believe that once this person, whoever was sneaky, do you see how they're going towards this Judgment? I do believe that that individual feels bad and they want to come in with a new start, and maybe quickly, and they might be a little bit immature. They might be a little bit immature. I'm going to pull one more on top of that Page of Wands. Just clarify to make sure that I'm definitely reading at the energy of the person who was sneaky, not the person who was going towards it. Because the person who left, they know their worth. They're like, look at her. She's like holding the grapes like, listen, bitch, I'll feed you those grapes. That's what I feel like she's saying. She's like, look, I got those grapes. I got my coin. I really don't need anybody right now. I'm good. I'm done with feeling like this. I'm not trapped in this situation. You thought maybe I was trapped. I do believe this person thought they'd get away with it, and you know, with that blindfold. Let's see what this Page of Swords has to say. Two of Cups. Yeah, this person wants to come back. They do want to rectify the situation. They do realize, look, I mean, look, he's going towards the person who's bound up looking at the cup. They do realize they messed up. But here's the thing, with a person who is wrapped up and looking at that cup, I think she knows. She knows that she was this, but the blindfold's off. Now she's looking at her cup, looking at what offer she really wants. Or he, whatever energy you're in. All right, fire signs. Let's see what animal oracle card that we can give for guidance over this. What guidance for animal spirit can they call in Leo, Sag, and Aries for the week of August 19th? What guidance do they need? Definitely a little bit of a soap opera going on. To be continued. Who knows? But we got somebody who feels really good in their power, and then we have another person who thought they were going to get away with something, and they didn't. They didn't. Turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. I do believe it is this person who went within and cut out this. Cut it out. Slow and steady wins the race. I mean, it's the turtle, right? Great energy. All right, fire signs, if you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and hit the like button, comment if this resonated for you, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Subscribe. All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care, fire signs. Till next time.